So welcome to Yoga Studio 9. My name is Lauran. And I wanted to take a moment. I had a student of mine recently come up to me. And once you've practiced with me long enough, you'll hear me say these things over and over. Because the student had a very specific question about my discussion of the thinking mind. Because often when I'm teaching yoga, I talk about letting go of the thinking mind, or expanding outside of the confines of the thinking mind. And this particular student was quite concerned. He was so sweet. He was like, but don't we need the thinking mind? Don't we need that? So I want to just clarify. So one way to consider the thinking mind is this. The thinking mind is, when it's sort of untamed or untrained, it's like a bucking bronco. And it destroys things and it trashes things, specifically our relationship with reality. But it can also destroy things like our relationships, our understanding of our own potential, things like that. So the thinking mind, when it's not tamed or trained, is very destructive. But a thinking mind that is trained, right, is like this amazing workhorse that can assist our capacity to manifest our dreams. So to me, when I say like, step outside of the confines of your thinking mind or get outside of thinking mind, in no way am I devaluing the trained thinking mind, but instead suggesting that, hey, let's take a little vacay from this aspect of our being, our thinking mind, that might actually be very, very destructive. So one way to think of this, and something that I've really appreciated, is if you take the time to read Yogananda's autobiography of a yogi, he refers to something that his teacher once said. His teacher said, what if I told you that every thought that you took time to sit with and expand on would come to be true? That the thoughts in your mind would manifest in reality. Like, what if I told you that was true? How much more concise and precise and aware would you become of what was actually going on in your head if you knew that everything in there was going to come to pass? So it's kind of a cool way to think about your thinking mind, because there's a lot of thoughts that come in that don't necessarily serve us. There's like a civilization in here, an entire civilization. And so which one of those people are you going to listen to? Right? If you know that every thought that's in there is going to come to pass, suddenly you start to be very, very picky about which thoughts you actually spend time kind of cultivating. Do you spend time on the thoughts that sort of demean your own potential, or others, or keep you angry, or keep you stuck? Or are you able to actually expand the thoughts that are freeing you, the thoughts that really like liberate you to experience the full capacity of your thinking, of your being? Okay, so just want to throw those ideas out. So next time you're on the mat, you can consider those.